Hello, friends and students. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Sanjeevani Mahavidyalaya Chapoli, affiliated to Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. Here is Department of Botany, BSc first year, semester first. The name of the paper: Plant Ecology, Phytogeography, and Environmental Biology. That is paper second. Unit first, we discuss on the ecological factors. Earlier lectures we discuss on the climatic factors, different climatic factors. Now here we will discuss edaphic factors. What is edaphic factors? The factors related to the soil. Factors related to the soil is known as edaphic factors. That factors related to the soil means include the physical structure of the soil, chemical composition of the soil that are found in particular area, that all the factors we are going to discuss here. The study of soil, the study of soil is known as pedology. Study of soil is known as pedology. Then what is soil? The question is arise, what is soil? Soil कशाला म्हणायचं? Soil is weathered superficial layer of the earth. Soil is the weathered superficial layer of the earth in which the plants grow. That is the soil. Weathered superficial layer of the earth in which the plant grow. The structure of soil is so complex. It consists soil water, soil air, soil organisms, soil constituents, different soil constituents. These all the factors or compositions or the structures here we can discuss. So you understand what is soil. Soil is the superficial layer of the earth, weathering superficial layer of the earth in which the plants can grow. How the soil is formed? Another question is arise, how the soil is formed? The soil originates from rock. In the definition, we use the word weathering of the rocks. We use the word weathering. That means weathering of the rocks. The soil originates from the rocks and develop gradually at different rates. The formation of the soil is different according to the climatic condition or the environmental conditions that are present in that particular area. The rate of formation of the soil is different. The soil formation is initiated by weathering of rocks. Biological weathering also takes place by biological weathering, different organisms, microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, lichens and plants that are helpful in the formation of the rocks. Different biological organisms or living organisms are responsible in certain amount the formation of the soil. The different types of acids and different types of chemicals that are secreted by that organisms, and that minerals or chemicals or acids, whether the rock and soil is formed. So that's the way the soil is formed. Then soil types, different types of soils are found based on the soil formation. The soil formation is also known as pedogenesis. Based on the soil formation, the soils are divided into following types. First, residual soil. These soils are formed by weathering of the rock. That soil is formed by the weathering of rock is known as residual soil. And another type is transported soil. These soils are transported from various agencies or from various parts of the or various parts. The soils are transported by using different types of agencies like winds, rain, etc. So mainly two types of soils are formed: residual soils and transported soil. The residual soil is formed by the weathering of the rock or pedogenesis. Then transported soil, the soils are transported from different parts by using different types of agencies. So two types of soils are found. For growing the plants, the soil is most essential part. So different soils have different vegetations because it has factors that are present in the soil that are helpful the formation of or growth of the plant. Important edaphic factors which affect vegetation in the soil. First is soil moisture. Plant absorb rainwater and moisture directly from the air. Soil moisture, the amount of water that are present in the soil, that is the soil moisture, and that soil moisture depends on what amount of water absorbed by the soil. Next, edaphic factors that affect the vegetation of the plant, that is soil water. Soil water is more important than other ecological factors affecting the distribution of plants. Soil water is the most important edaphic factor, that the soil that are present in the soil that affects the growth of the plant. Which amount of water is present in the soil, and depending on that the distribution of vegetation is carried out. So you see, in the desert the vegetation is very rare, and here in temperate regions you see near the equator the vegetation is more. Why this is more or less vegetation in desert and in the equator region? Because the availability of water in the soil. Rain is the main source of water for the soil. Then all the rainwater is not held by the soil. So soil has the capacity to hold the water. Not all the water that are useful to the plant that are found in the soil. Only capillary water is important for the plant. Third adaptive factor that are also important, soil reactions. Soil may be acidic or may be alkaline, or it may be neutral. pH value of the solution determines the availability of plant nutrients. The best pH range of the soil for cultivation of crop plant is 5.5 to 6.8. In between that range, the abundant water is available to the plant. Then another important adaptive factors that are also important, that is soil nutrients. The presence of different soil important nutrients in the soil that helps the vigorous growth of the plant. So availability of nutrients in the soil, more amount of nutrients that are present in the soil may be fertile soil, and the nutrients that are scarce or less in amount in the soil, that soil is not suitable for the growth of the plant. Soil temperature. Soil temperature of an area plays an important role in determining the geographical distribution of plant. Geographical distribution of plants. Low temperature reduces the use of water and solute absorption by the roots. Sixth, soil atmosphere. The spaces left between soil particles are called soil pores, which contain oxygen and carbon dioxide. That is also important because aeration of the soil is essential for the vigorous growth of the crops. Soil organisms, that microorganisms that are present in the soil is known as soil organism, and you know different soil organisms that are helpful in the vigorous growth of the plant, like azotobacter, nitrobacter, that bacteria are helpful in the nitrification of bacteria, and the urea, that nitrogen is in available form to the plant. So different types of microorganisms that are responsible for the fertility of the soil, like bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoans, nematodes, insects, earthworms. All these are known as soil organisms and that are helpful to the growth of the plant or in the fertility of the soil. Now we can discuss on the soil profile. What is soil profile? The question definitely asked in the exam on this soil profile. What is soil profile? Or discuss briefly in the soil profile. Then what is soil profile? Soil is soil is commonly stratified into layers. That soil is stratified into different layers in different depth. That stratification of the soil is known as soil profile. Soil is commonly stratified into different horizons or different layers at a different depth. These layers differ in their physical, chemical, and biological properties. This succession of the superimposed layers is called as soil profile. You observe the soil during the digging. You find out different layers easily identified by you. From the upper layer, then next layer, then third layer, and then next layer. Different types of soil, composition of the soil is different, and you can see that in naked eyes also. In the uppermost layer of the soil, the different types of microorganisms are present, different types of soil is present. Next to that upper layer, different types of soil is that are found, different types of microorganisms that are found in different layers. So that stratification or the layering of the soil is known as soil profile. Types of soil particles. Based on the relative proportion of the soil particles, four types of soils are recognized. Based on the relative proportion of soil particles, four types of soils are recognized. First, clay soil. The size of particle is less than 0.002 nanometer millimeter, sorry, 0.002 millimeter, 50% clay and 50% silts that are found in the soil. Silt soil, 0.002 to 0.02 mm, 90% silt and 10% sand is found. Loamy soil, 0.0022 to mm, the size of the particles in loamy soil. 70% sand and 30% silts are found. Sandy soil, 0.02 to 2 mm, 85% sand and 50% clay is present, and according to the composition of that silt and sand that are present in the soil, the loamy soil is useful for the cultivation because of that 70% is sand present and 30% silt is present, and because of that the drainage of water is easily carried out and the plants grows there vigorously. Aeration is also carried out because of the sand and silt. Based on the water retention, aeration and mineral contents of the soil, distribution of vegetation is divided into different types. So based on the water retention property of the soil, aeration of the soil and minerals that are found in the soil, distribution of vegetation is different in different soil, and these vegetations are distributed according to the that quality or that quantity of the soil. First type of vegetation, that is halophytes, plants living in the saline soil. The plants which are living in the saline soil is known as halophytes. Psammophytes, plants living in sandy soil. The plants which are living in the sandy soil is known as psammophytes. Lithophytes, that plants living on the rocky surface. Chasmophytes, plants living on rocky surface. Rocky surfaces, the plants which are plants we are sorry, the plants living in rocky crevices, that is known as chasmophytes, cryptophytes, the plants living in rocky cryptophytes, plants living below the soil surface, cryophytes, the plants living in ice surface, auxilophytes, plants living in acidic soil, calciphytes, plants living in calcium-rich alkaline soil. These are the distribution of vegetation according to the types of soil that are present in that particular area: halophytes, psammophytes, lithophytes, chasmophytes, cryptophytes, cryophytes, auxilophytes, and calciphytes. Later on, in the next video lecture, we can see, or we will discuss on the topographic factors. So enough here, and end of the lecture. Thank you.